What's up guys, Jessica here. We are back at the antique booth and we are here with a refill. Let me show you what we've got on the cart. Got a bunch of toys and stuff in this bucket that we're gonna put in, and you can see we got the big acrylic case on here. That's because we have this little calico critters set up down here that we're gonna put into our big case underneath this topper, so that'll be really cool. Let's get in there and we'll show you what we're doing.
Oh gosh, excuse me. Go ahead.
Yeah. Alright you guys, so let's go see what kind of damage people have done in the last 2 weeks, because we were out of town last week. This is where we're going to put the calico critters. We need to obviously do something with this. Hey, look at Xena. Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Let's see. Haven't sold any cards. That's okay. Oh, sold some more games because I filled these gaps in last time. So that's cool. Let's see, we got the Barbie van still. We got a couple of other Barbie things. Something sold off of that stand. This is a mess. It is a mess, so looks like we got some work ahead of us today. Good thing we came in a little early. And here we go. Ooh, that's cool. I didn't even know we had that. Records, we've sold a few records. As you can see, there's a lot of holes in our card thing. I made a lot of Pokemon cards to put in here today. Some stuff out of place. CDs are doing okay for us. We've sold a few. We sell them for $3 across the board unless there's something really special. Not too bad over here. Just needs some straightening, it looks like. That shelf needs a little help. Needs something down there. Not terrible. Z priced some VHS to fill in these gaps. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do with this. Alright, let's see. What else? Oh, we put these in right before we went to Hot Springs last weekend. These are from the big lot that Xena got on Whatnot from somebody. Really cool figures. Got vintage clothes. No vintage clothes have sold this week. That's okay. Got a couple other cool new figures up there. Got Planet of the Apes there is newer. There's some. I'll have to go over there and show you. But it's not too bad. Let's see if I can get over here. Xena's working on the calico critters. Here we go. Got these Wonder Woman figures that Xena got also. Very, very cool. So let's check out that sticker there. Let's check out this booth. This is more traditional, like glasswares and stuff. It's a little bit of a mess. Wow, we sold a lot of glasses. This was full of glasses, and there was glasses here also, so that's good. Thinking I'm gonna do something different with this Tupperware stuff because it's just been here for too long. It's getting stale. So we will see. Let's see. We had, oh, here it is. We couldn't remember if we saw this last time. This is a big bow and arrow. Just the bow though. So we need to find a new spot for that so it's more visible. This one looks pretty good. Figures over here. Nothing broken, it doesn't look like. Yeah. Got some more Corningware to put in here. It's good because this shelf looks like it needs a little help. Yep. Not terrible all in all. So we got a little bit of work to do, but we'll give you an update here in a few. All right guys, so we got everything put away. It's not perfect. We definitely need to pick up some more stuff and get it ready to bring out here. Let me show you what we did. Moved a few things around up here, changed out these mugs. This really cool decanter up here. We've got these really pretty glass purses. They've been here for a while because they were on a shelf behind me, kind of tucked back, so I think that's why they haven't sold. I apologize for the air conditioner, which is directly above me, but thank God they have it because it's been out a few times and it's been miserable in here, but didn't change too much else. Put in this, look at how cute this thing is. It has little like squirrels and hedgehog and raccoons and stuff on it. It's got all the different seasons. There's the little Christmas side. So cute. Excited to get that in there. Just picked up this Corningware the other day, and this one here. We do pretty well with Corningware. It's kind of a antique mall staple. Didn't really change anything over here. I think the only other thing we did here in the booth is add in a Coke bottle here, which is kind of unique looking, but hear me now, if you ever open an antique booth, do not pick up Coca-Cola glasses unless they're super unique. They're a dime a dozen, and I bought a ton of them when I first started, and I have basically taken most of them and tossed them or donated them because they just do not sell, not even for $2 a piece. So don't pick up Coca-Cola glasses. These, however, if you find these cartoon glasses, these Smurf glasses, we had a whole bunch of them and we've sold all but those 3 at this point. That kind of stuff sells very well in the antique booths for about $5 or $6 a piece. So not a whole lot of changes on this side. Let's go check out the toy side. All right, so this is the best part. Xena has our little calico critters set up, all put together. Look how cute they are. The little baby one playing on the bed. It's adorable. Eating breakfast. There's some little accessories that came with it. And then the little, it's called the passenger van. Super, super cute. We bought this whole setup. Another little, it's a lodge like for the woods, and it has a hedgehog set with it. And then we also got, was it, Xena, is it called Tots? It's a little kids show. We got a play set for that too. We got all of it for $30. And we have $49.95 on this setup, which is actually cheaper than eBay, so hopefully it'll do well. I did not fix the games. I totally forgot. We added in a couple of Barbie things. We got these little cool Barbie books. These do sell on eBay, but we want them in front of people's faces immediately. So we're thinking that'll help sell. We actually got these for free yesterday. They have little porcelain faces, little Native American baby dolls. I think that's all we added over here. Added some Pokemon cards. We need to get some more Magic the Gathering put together and get price tags on the rest of the Pokemon cards that I made. What else changed? Not much. Check out this little Scooby-Doo Funko Pop that Xena just added in here. So cute. But anyway, guys, that's it. That is the life of having an antique booth.
We gotta dust soon.
We really gotta dust. Dust and stuff tends to circulate in here, but that's pretty typical for an older building. This building was built in the 40s, so. But yeah, so if you ever open an antique mall, expect to come down like once a week, straighten stuff up for yourself, clean, restock, all of that. It's not difficult, it's just getting it going is the hard part, is the very hardest part. It takes a lot of time to get it done, so. But we enjoy it. We're gonna go back to the house and we will pull orders for the weekend. All right guys, so we're back at the house. Time to go over what has sold so far for this weekend. I have actually already shipped off 2 items. I shipped them UPS yesterday on Saturday because I did have a request from a buyer to ship as soon as possible, and we were going out and about anyway, so I went ahead and shipped that since our UPS is open till 4:30 on Saturday. So I'll put those up here. The item that they requested to be shipped a little quicker was this, that is a Catalyst All-Star SPT 1500. They are football pads. They're a size small, so they're for kids. They're little youth ones. Those sold for $34. If you remember the big church sale from Mississippi, I paid $1 for those. insane. Can't believe I got them for $1. But so sold those for $34. They were kind of bulky, so I was not looking forward to packing them, but it actually ended up not being too bad. The other item that I shipped out was a bat, which I will also show you here. And that was an Easton Stealth CNT SC900. And that sold for $24. Honestly, I don't remember how much I paid for that. I normally don't pay more than $5 for a bat. That one could have been $1. Who knows? But out the door for $24 via UPS. All right, up next are 4 little vintage Barney figurines. These sold on an offer for $15.30. These are just some cute little like seasonal Barney figures. They're only a couple inches tall. You got Santa, Barney at the beach. You got Barney like in school with his apple and a little book, and then raincoat Barney. Make sure you guys are watching out for vintage Barney stuff. It does sell pretty well. Some of it doesn't sell for as much as others, like everything else, but you'd be shocked if you can find some of the original, like 1989 or 1988, I think it is, Barney plush. Those can go for hundreds of dollars, so make sure you keep an eye out for those. So glad to see those go for $15.30, even on an offer. It's a great deal on some little PVC figures. This next item is our biggest sale of the weekend. This is from the Biker Bonanza sale. I just listed this less than a week ago. I think I actually listed this on Monday. This is the Coors West Coast Choppers collab. Like, was it dated 2004? It's like, it looks like an oil can. I figured out this is actually a beer pitcher. I think it was, you know, probably just for looks, but that's why it has this top. That's where you'd pour the beer in and then pour it into your mug or whatever. This sold, this is going to, I think it's Canada. Let me see if it shows me where it's going. This sold for $65. And you guys know we've already made a good chunk of money off of that sale. So excited to see this one go. Oh, here we go. Recipient address. Yes, this is going to Canada. So 65 bucks off to Canada. Really cool sale. Okay, so up next is an item that was actually returned to me a few days ago. It's still in the box because it was a return to sender, so I know it's never been opened. The box is a little rough looking, but it's a pair of boots. So I know that they're okay. The previous shipping label is there, but I'll just peel that off and cover it with the new one, and off it will go. This is a pair of Ariat boots. These sold for $60. And of course, that's gonna be the easiest thing that I have to ship. And I did get this little sticker was stuck to it. I don't know if you guys can read it. It says return to sender, no mail receptacle. What that means? I guess the guy at the post office told me that could mean that they didn't, it was an apartment and maybe it was a wrong apartment number, or there was no access to the mailbox. Come to find out after messaging the buyer, it was her husband's work and something happened. I don't know. Who knows? But apparently she said the UPS driver told her husband that he couldn't deliver it because there was no PO box. I don't know. If you guys know much about UPS shipping, you can't. He said there was no PO box, and that was why he couldn't deliver it. UPS does not deliver to PO boxes, so that was mixed up. And of course, I don't know why, if he spoke to her husband, why he wouldn't just give it to her or give it to him, because it has both husband and wife's name on it. So who knows? Either way, it got returned to me. It was kind of a surprise to me, so I reached out to her. We got it all squared away, canceled the order, and then someone else bought them. So glad to see those back out the door for 60 bucks. Up next, we sold a lot of DVDs. This is a lot of comedy DVDs. They are comedians like Chris Rock. There's a Richard Pryor in here, Dave Chappelle, several others. So just a lot of these up. They weren't worth much on their own, so sold for $20 for all 10 of these. All right, our next item is another pin from the Biker Bonanza lot. We sold a little Lone Star beer pin. Is a little plastic pin. It is vintage. That sold for $8.50. That was a pretty good one, considering most of the pins that I have sold out of that lot were about $5 a piece. So yeah, this was one of the better ones. So keep an eye out for those little Lone Star beer pins. Up next is another pin from the Biker Bonanza sale. We've got a little Gillies, Pasadena, Texas pin. This is from Mickey Gillies Bar down in Texas. This one sold for $5.10 on an offer. Our next item or items are something that have been in my store for quite some time now, over a year. This is what early on we were trying to do some retail arbitrage at Walmart because pretty much all Walmarts have a clearance section and you'll find a lot of things for $1 or so. And we found these. This person bought every single one of them that I had, which is awesome because I've never sold any before. So to sell them all at once is amazing. These are just like little Walmart brand Ozark Trail blister cushions. And it's a pack of, there's 5 in each pack. And this person, I sent them an offer and they took it. They paid $6 for 2 and they bought 3 of those lots. So these sold for $18 and they've been in the store for over a year. This is a great example of sell-through rate. Make sure you check your sell-through rate, guys. I just did a video on that. Yeah, I wasn't checking sell-through rate that well in the beginning. I thought, ooh, $1, I can sell those. It'll be fine. And then I sat on them forever, but glad to see those go. All right, so this next item is kind of a weird one. I bought this off of Whatnot a while back when we first started messing around with Whatnot, and it sat and sat and sat, and then I finally listed it and it sold. This is a PS1 and it is broken. It does not work properly. I got this super cheap on Whatnot because nobody else wanted to buy this guy's project stuff. I actually have another one of these, but it's a Japanese version, and then I got, I think 5 or 6 Japanese Wii U pads that were all broken, and I've listed all of those. I've sold 3 and I have 3 left. Those are all selling for about 20 bucks. This sold for parts or repair for $22, and if you know how much a PS1 goes for working, 22 bucks is a pretty good deal to get out of something that's broken. It does have a little rattle. I don't know if you guys can hear that. Where is it? There's a little something broken in there that floats around. And and there's a big ding in it right here, but 22 bucks. The most important thing I can tell you guys on video games, electronics, if they have a serial number on the back, which this one is right here, it has a little serial number there. I made sure to take an up-close picture of this label showing the serial number. And in the description for the item, I also put that serial number at the bottom in all caps and make sure that they see that it says serial number and it's listed out. That way nobody can ever try to play that scam game where they return the wrong system. Like if you have a working system and you send it out and then they say, oh, it didn't work, not as described or something like that, you don't want to get that ding. If you verify that it's the right serial number, they try to send you back a different one, you're covered because you have those pictures and you have the wrong unit at your home. So you can send those pictures into eBay and fight that and keep yourself from getting scammed. So that's a good way to prevent that from even happening. If a scammer sees that, they may just pass on by you and go on to the next person. So make sure you do that. But yeah, glad to see these go after having them in the store for quite some time. 22 bucks. This item sold for $7. This is an Adidas lip guard. We've actually had these in the store for over a year also. We've had a lot of older items going out today, which is awesome. Zena and I found these. We went down to Texas when my mom lived in Texas previously, and we had gone down there for the holiday to go visit her, so it was in December. We went into a Walmart to grab a drink and a snack before we drove back home from there, and we saw in their clearance aisle, that was when we were doing all the retail arbitrage, we saw all of these mouth guards in all different colors. They had these smaller ones. They had the ones that have the lip guard that goes on the outside, like for football. And we bought a ton of them. They were $1 each, and we have slowly sold them off. We kind of didn't sell any for a long time, and then all of a sudden this year we've sold a bunch of them. I think we bought like 40 of them, and we're probably down to about 15 or so. But the funny thing about this one is the guy that bought this had actually bought one of the ones with the outer lip protector and then requested to cancel it almost immediately, stating that he found a cheaper price elsewhere. Well, I still got your money. And he actually paid full price for this one. The other one would have been like $6 on an offer, around $6. So joke's on him. I actually got more money out of him, but so happy to see that one go. Get these out of here where they are slowly moving, I think because school's back in. So definitely happy to get another one out the door. Up next is a pretty cool item, I think. This is a like cheese slicer. Like I think you would cut hard cheeses with this little like scraper blade here. It is vintage, made in Japan. It has an advertisement on it, compliments of Carol and Drazel, Brown and Bigelow, and then it has a phone number on it, which I thought was an Oklahoma phone number, but I just realized that it's an area code 415. I don't know where that is. If you guys know where that is, let me know. I'm curious. But yeah, really cool looking. Has a nice little wood handle. This sold for $9, so not too bad. Make sure you double check and if you go to estate sales, look for really cool looking flatware, kitchen utensils. I've sold a lot of really cool vintage kitchen utensils for around the $10 to $15 mark, so $9 on that one. All right, so up next is another sale from the Biker Bonanza video. If you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out. We found some really cool stuff. It is a haul only video, but the amount of cool stuff that we got at that sale was just insane. We had no idea what we had actually bought because we were just going off of instinct. I think I looked up one thing while we were there and I actually left that item. But so this item is a belt buckle. We got a whole bunch of belt buckles while we were there. And this is Blue Ribbon Downs, Sallisaw, Oklahoma, dated 1984. And this sold for $10. Last but not least is actually something that I have a short on. It's one of my it actually may be my very first short here on the channel. And this is a dancing Diet Pepsi can. When I looked this up, I saw tons of dancing Pepsi cans. There are dancing Coke cans, but not dancing Diet Pepsi cans. And this thing, does it have a date on it? It says, oh, 1990, Takara 1990. So basically, when you put batteries in the bottom, turn it on, and it just sits still. But if you make noise or if you play music, it dances to the beat. Isn't that cool? I love it. It's so super cute. Very fun item. This sold for $40, and it's going all the way to Delaware, which is really cool. So somebody is really going to enjoy this. The guy that purchased it, his username has Pepsi Man in it. I won't tell you the rest of it for his privacy, but I thought it was funny that the beginning of it is Pepsi Man. So glad this is going to a Pepsi collector. I'm pretty sure he's going to enjoy it quite a bit. All right, guys, so that's it. 12 items going out tomorrow morning on Monday. Honestly, Mondays have been so hectic for me trying to pull orders, film what sold, pack orders, go to the post office, come back home as quick as I can, and edit the video for Monday, and then also try and get some listing done. So I've been having a super duper full jam-packed Monday lately, so I'll probably start filming what solds or whatever I'm doing for Monday's video on Sunday night. So yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. I had so much fun making this video and going to the antique booth. If you guys enjoy that antique mall, where our antique booth is, if you enjoy that kind of footage, let us know. We would love to do more videos like that if you're into it. We really love having our booth. It's a lot of fun doing like the little displays, like Zena did the Calico Critters display. We just have such a good time there. If you guys have any questions on how our antique booth operates and how, what all we have to do to keep it running, let us know in the comments down below. We would love to answer those questions for you. If you're looking to open a booth somewhere and you have questions, of course it may be a little different from location to location, but we can give you kind of the general gist of how it works. So let us know if you have any questions down below. We will gladly answer those for you. Thanks again for being here. We had a good time. Appreciate you hanging out this long. If you would, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell so you get notified when Friday's video comes out. We will see you guys next time. Bye.